Today we are bottling up the Viking's Blood, the Cherry Mead version. I know, this was supposed to have been bottled a while ago, but you know how it is, the holidays hit and I decided to take a small break. It's not going to hurt it one bit that it sat for over a month. So, I'm lazy, I admit it. Well, we were having some troubles with it. It was a little on the high side for sugar. So I'm hoping maybe sitting it for, over a month might have aged it a little bit out. Finish it up with any, last minute fermentations. I'm hoping anyway. But the last that we checked, let's see here. We were looking at almost like a 15% ABV, so I don't think it's going to get much higher than that. We did use EC1118, but with adding the sweet cherries and all that kind of skewed my numbers. So I'm not going to hold my breath on that one. But, as long as it's above 10%, which I know we did make above 10%, I'm not worried about it at all. So let's go ahead and get a final gravity reading on this, and then we'll get to racking. Alrighty. So, of course, everything has been sanitized in my bucket of sanitization, so I don't have to worry about that in my Star San. So, it smells good, and I'm sure it cleared up even more. Oh yeah, it sure did. It's beautiful. A beauty red. A beautiful red. Ruby color. Very nice. Alright. Okay, she's floating now. Trying not to dump too much out. There is some leaves in here, but I don't think there's too much. I can't remember for sure. And it's so dark I can't really see. Alright, so let's see what that specific gravity is. It is at 1050. A little higher than I really wanted it to be. But like I said, I think I goofed up at the beginning, adding too much honey, and then with the sweet cherries. Let's see. Yeah, the last one that I looked at was at 1050. And so it really has not done anything. It's okay. It's fine. I think I calculated it to be roughly about 15% alcohol, so it's all good. All right, so she has not changed one iota, so she's definitely ready to bottle. Let's go ahead and taste her though first, just to, get a profile on her. I broke my sampling cup the other day. Just slipped right out of my hands and splash. So I got a little, like a mason jar glass. It was in my cabinets. I just grabbed it. It's like, oh yeah, I forgot it. I broke it. So, let's see here now. Clarity, she's very, very clear. Cherry smell. She is on the sweet side, but there is that tartness finish, because I did start with the tart cherry juice. So it's sweet, and then it goes into the tartness, which is kind of nice. Yeah, I like it. Definitely has that sweet cherry at the very beginning, and then has the tart cherry finish, but it doesn't have a huge bite to it or anything, so I think this will be really good, aged up a little bit. So let's go ahead and get her switched over to into bottles. So I do have my bucket that I'm gonna put this in, because we don't want to waste it. All right. So we are going to auto siphon out of here into the bucket, just in case there's any leaves that are on there. It's so dark I can't really, well, I just blocked my whole face. All right, so let me go ahead and raise this up to the can. And I'm going to have to stand for this, obviously, because I'm so short. Okay. I did remember my clippy, though. Yay, for once. All right, so I've got my auto siphon. And, of course, it's been sanitized as well. So let me go ahead and put this in here. Clip that. All right, I'm only going to go about halfway into the jug since I really can't see if there's any, oh yeah, there is some on there. It's really, really hard to tell. So I'm only going to go about halfway and then we'll start pumping away. There we go. We got her going. Okay, it's going to take just a few minutes, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm set up for bottling. I've got 3 large bottles, and I've got 1 sample bottle. So this is the one I'm going to be keeping for like a year's time and try it later on. So let's go ahead and get bottling. You know how this goes. So I've got my auto siphon, and I have my bottling wand on there. It's got that little spring triggered doodad on there that closes and opens up. Now that I don't have any leaves whatsoever, I can drop this completely into the mead. It wants to float today. That's weird. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and pop this in here. You have to push the spring lever down to get the suction going. Otherwise, it won't, the auto siphon won't work if it's closed off. There we go. All right. So we will see you in just a few. Well, I managed to get them into the 3 big bottles, my 1 sample bottle, and I have enough left over for a nice little healthy drink. So, what am I going to do with these? Well, of course, I'm going to label them. Don't forget to label. I forgot to label 1 bottle one time, and it's like months later, I could not remember what it was. I had to open it up and taste it to find out what it was. So don't be silly like me. Label them right away, because you ain't going to remember, especially if you're making quite a few different options. So this one definitely is going to be saved in with the rest of the wines that I have made recently. I'm going to keep it for 6 months to a year. I'm going to try to anyway. And then I'm going to do a taste test after that. So this one's going to go away for a while. And I'll come back and visit after a while. These I'm going to label, and me and my handsome husband are going to drink them, along with maybe some friends and family that will celebrate and sample these as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video series on the cherry mead. It was a long time coming, and I apologize, but sometimes good things are worth its weight in waiting. Or something like that. Anywho, I hope you enjoyed the video. I look forward to the next one, and we will see you then. Have a great day, everyone. Bye. Yum.